So this was a training session a year ago, huh? But wait a minute. There's something about that song that bothers me. So yeah, keep in mind that a year ago, the Swashbuckler song was different than the one that's played in the present time. So I guess the one you heard must have been the one that Mr. Plume was singing. So keep that in mind. That's the song they used a year prior, before they changed the song to what's now known in present time. All right, so the TV phone is upgraded, now equipped with videos. If the orca can be commanded using videos on a cell phone, then that means that Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the creature. Arr! Mr. Rhymes, you can't talk your way out of it now. Oh, great. I have to commend you. That was very good proof. I can see Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the orca. But isn't it true that the defendant could have done it as well? All she would have to do is use the whistle. The whistle she knows how to use so well. And she wouldn't have had to use those videos. Surely you admit it's a possibility? She could have easily had Norma de Plume witness the singing and the lifesaver trick. So he's trying to argue it with equally possible for Sasha as it was for Rhymes, is he? But is that true? Let me think about that for a minute. That's right. Those weren't just simple cries. It was singing. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. It kept headbutting while it sang the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. The culprit made sure Mr. Plume heard the song and saw the lifesaver trick. Could Sasha have shown these two tricks to the witness? She couldn't have, because keep in mind, she was at the bottom floor of the orca pool. So there's no way to see up at the other floor of the pool room. At least I think that's how it goes. But there's no way she couldn't see, because there's the water is filled up. So with water, it's kind of, I mean, even though it's clear, it's still like some things from afar can be hard to see. At least I think. No, I don't think Miss Buckler could have created the same conditions as the culprit. You challenged me to a battle? I hope your sword is sharpened. Let me see those sword skill of yours. Don't you worry, my sword is drawn and ready. My sword is evidence that the two tricks couldn't have been shown at the same time. And thus we bring out the whistle. And yes, I put a lot of emphasis on the H. Mr. Plume said in her testimony that she witnessed these two tricks at the same time. However, I forgot that Orla can't do two tricks at once. She can't multitask. I forgot all about that. However, the fact is inconsistent with how Orla performs tricks. How Orla performs tricks? What are you talking about? Orla can't perform two tricks at once. She performs only one trick per whistle signal. That's how she's been trained. In other words, it would be just like with a dog. If you tell him to both sit and shake, he won't do them at the same time. Am I understanding it correctly? Yes, that's the idea, Your Honor. I wonder if the judge has a dog. What a farce. So are you saying that the witness somehow managed to produce an impossible scenario? If the creature's own trainer couldn't do it, how could I? Yes, it's a mystery, isn't it? Boss, you don't have to agree so cheerfully. The defense is claiming that Marlon Rhymes manipulated the orca. But if you cannot explain fully how this was done, your argument doesn't hold water. If you can't straighten out your theory, would you like me to straighten it out? Straighten you out? No, thank you. So Orla can't do two tricks at a time, but Mr. Plume saw her do it. This logical inconsistency means there's a flaw somewhere. Was Mr. Plume lying? Or is it not true that Orla can't do two tricks at a time? But Mr. Plume had no reason to lie about such a thing. If it really is possible for Orla to perform two tricks at once, then maybe either the lifesaver trick, the lifesaver trick or the singing trick was faked. Faked? Yes, maybe Orla only performed one of the tricks. But it was made to look like she performed two.
Silence!
Maybe. How do you expect to conduct a sword battle with conjecture? Sounds like I'd better present some evidence here. And fast. Although I am concerned about your profuse sweating, Mr. Wright, allow me to ask you. Which of the two was faked? The lifesaver trick? Or the singing trick? Well, the only thing I can think of is the song. The defense wishes to argue about the singing trick was faked. And on what grounds do you base your assertion that the singing trick was faked? We now present the Swashbuckler video. This is a recording of a recent Swashbuckler spectacular. In this recording, Orla sings the same song she sang for Miss Faye earlier. But Mr. Plume said this song is different from the one sang a year ago. The song is different? Please listen to the song in the video from a year ago sent to the cell phone. And again, I apologize for the frame rate. Or not. Never mind. Yes, it sounds quite different from the song or the sing from Miss Faye earlier. And yet, this is the same video Miss Faye used to issue the command to Orla to sing. By having Mr. Plume listen to the song recorded in the cell phone video, the true culprit made Mr. Plume think Orla was singing the song from a year ago. Only Marlon Rhymes, the owner of the cell phone videos, could have done this.
Silence.
But Mr. Plume said she heard the orca singing right in front of her. How do you claim he made her think that? How was the song recording played? I intended to explain that too, of course. What? The answer lies somewhere in the Orca Pool. The Orca Pool visitors corridor. Marlon Rhymes played the song recording by using this. Thus we go. Better use the controller just as an in case. I'm gonna point to that speaker here.
Take that.
Mr. Plume heard the song. Mr. Plume heard the song while she was in the Orca Pool visitors corridor. There's a speaker in that corridor, so that visitors can hear the orca sounds. The orca's sounds. Sorry. And you claim the song was played from that speaker? How? Here's how Rhymes played the song over the speaker in the corridor, or in the visitors' corridor. Let's present a little something. You think, you think it may look like a sword, but in actuality, it's a walkie-talkie. I actually want to see one of these in real life, actually, if they exist.
Take that.
Mr. Rhymes could broadcast the song in the video to the speaker by using a walkie-talkie, and he could get Orla to do a trick by letting her hear Miss Somerset's whistle's signal too. He played the singing through the speaker, and he made Orla do the lifesaver trick. All of this was the doing of the true culprit, Marlon Rhymes. This is what you did, isn't it, Mr. Rhymes? You did it. Now we can save both Sasha and Orla. Just leave it to Captain Wright's swashbuckling lawyers to win any case. I don't remember agreeing to that name. So it actually was possible for Mr. Rhymes to manipulate the orca. I'm stunned. I see we will need to hear more from this witness. Mr. Rhymes, the time for you, the time has come for you to tell the court the truth. Oh, wait a minute. Wow, he's really chomping on that swordfish. So I used a walkie-talkie, ye say? Sorry, but you're dead wrong, me bucko. It'd be impossible, says I. What do you mean, impossible? I shall sing ye a little shanty this in your scurvy theory. Hark ye well now. Alright, final testimony. Here we go. The Isn't the Phoenix right? Oh my goodness. Anywho. Yo, walkie-talkie be broke for real. Oh, right, I can't. Basically. I'll let him finish this whole thing. Because this is doing it automatically, so. Here we go again with that flip-flop music. Broken? Of all the flimsy excuses, bilge sucking, that was uncalled for. You probably broke it on purpose after the fact. That be untrue, little lassie. Although I can't prove when it really was, lucky be it for me, ye lawyers be the ones who have been proven to do. After everything we've uncovered, he still won't admit it. Somehow I have to prove that he still could have done it. Alright, cross-examination time. So we gotta find that little inconsistency or contradiction somewhere in this testimony. Alright, yo, walkie-talkie be broken for real. Mr. Lawyer's freestyle got no appeal. Broke before the plume on the scene. Broke before Wright could ever dream. Legit goofed during cleaning time, and belligerent sucking lawyer spitting lies. Let's see what he said before that. That orca, don't listen to me, okay? Kill the cap. You yo so cray. Yeah, call me crazy. All you want. Alright, but legit goof during cleaning time. Yes, but Bledge sucking lawyer spitting lie. He was cleaning. He was there during cleaning time, yes. But he's telling Phoenix he's lying, huh? I'm gonna have to press on that. We're gonna need more info.
Hold it!
You made a big blunder. Sorry. You made a big blunder? What happened? After I helped Sasha with the cleaning, I dropped it by accident and broke it. He wished to see it. I still have it with me. It doesn't appear to be broken. With me walkie-talkie broken, there'd be no way I could have done what you said. I couldn't have given the orca any commands. Oh, your walkie-talkie broke. Isn't that just so convenient? Mr. Rhymes, I think you broke it on purpose. Miss Lawyer, none of your false accusations, if ye please. I broke it on purpose. Where be your proof? I don't have any proof. If his walkie-talkie was broken, it throws a monkey wrench into my whole theory. When he let Pearls borrow his cell phone so casually yesterday, he must have already been confident I wouldn't be able to prove anything. Yeah, near get me to agree that Poxed Orca be innocent. If something be not about her, she'll get Sasha one day too. The Orca killed the captain. It weren't me. So you intend to continue to claim that the defendant is innocent, do you? But I won't stand for that. Now then, Dono, what's your next move? Your Honor, I would like to examine the walkie-talkie if you don't mind. Certainly. Here you are. Let's see if there's any way to tell when the walkie-talkie was broken. If he gave Orla that command, then it couldn't have been broken at the time. Alright, so I'm gonna switch to my controller here for this little part here. Alright, so basically it's a tutorial to look like in 3 ways to rotate left and right, rotate up and down, you know, that kind of stuff. And tap again if you see anything of interest. You're able to zoom in and out. So what I'm gonna do is, oops, back, thank you. Oh, so I have to use the X button for this to zoom in. And use the D-pad. Ooh, K-Lace, what's this? So we're gonna examine this blade here. It's the X button, or there we go, the A button here. Huh? Look at these. They look like tooth marks. Hey, you're right. Like this big. I wonder if it was Orla. Wait, a walkie-talkie with tooth marks. Didn't we hear a story like that just yesterday? Putting my controller back. It was the walkie-talkie Azura used up until her death. In the middle of the show, the Orca brought Azura up to the surface in her mouth. She left tooth marks in Azura's walkie-talkie. The captain said he always kept that walkie-talkie with him so he never forgets. Rhyme said this walkie-talkie was his, but could it be? Not odd about it, don't you agree? Time to give it up, Mr. Lawyer. Forget the Orca. Just say Sasha, says I. I can't do that. Now that I'm finally a lawyer again, how can I hold my head up if I made my client so miserable? A stubborn one ye be. Alright, so let's present something. We've already gotten some info that we needed. Alright, so let's head back to a certain... Here it is. Yo, walkie-talkie be broke for real. Mr. Lawyer's freestyling got no appeal. Oh, we got something. Let's present the torpedo data. No, I'm sorry. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. Shipley's data.
Objection!
Yeah, I know. I was gonna use the microphone for this, but I mean, it only it does work, but whenever I use the mic for the 3DS features, the first time I did, I didn't hear myself say take that or gotcha. Keep in mind that it was only the first time. Alright, anyways. The walkie-talkie that the witness brought with him to court today may have been stolen from the victim, Mr. Jack Shipley. Our aquarium may look like a band of pirates, but thievery are. According to the defendant's statement, Mr. Shipley talked to her on his walkie-talkie before his death. However, no walkie-talkie was found near the victim's body. Methinks the police just didn't look hard enough. Besides, the captain's walkie-talkie wasn't broken. Be that not right? So his walkie-talkie has not to do with mine. I'm not sure. I'm not so sure that that's true. The victim fell to his death. It's quite possible his walkie-talkie broke in the fall. You stole the walkie-talkie after the victim's death, didn't you, Mr. Rhymes?
Silence.
Oh, more on that later. More on that later. I will not allow such leading questions, right, Dono? If you claim the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim, show me your evidence. Certainly, I plan on doing that. On doing just that. Please look at these tooth marks here on the walkie-talkie. Tooth marks? Ah, yes, I see them. The victim's walkie-talkie was a keepsake that used to belong to Azura Summers, who died a year ago. These tooth marks were left by Orla when she carried Miss Summers in her mouth. Oh, someone's gone silent. If this is Mr. Shipley's walkie-talkie, then Mr. Rhymes' walkie-talkie is still unaccounted for, which means he could have used it to command the Orca after all. And that's not all, Your Honor. The only one who could have taken the victim's walkie-talkie is the culprit himself. Arrgh. The fact that Marlon Rhymes had the victim's walkie-talkie is proof that he murdered Jack Shipley. Why is everyone so silent? Sink me. Arrgh. Not so fast, Mr. Lawyer. What? He still won't admit it? This walkie-talkie be mine, says I. Then how do you explain the tooth marks on it? I've had many the run-in with that orca myself, far. She bit me more than once, and me walkie-talkie too. Evidence of our fights are carved here into me body. My goodness, I can clearly see the tooth marks scars in your skin. What? Are those really scars from being bitten by Orla? Oh, for crying out loud. The rhymes stink. Get over it. Anyways, I can't let him run this show. I have to find a way to prove the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim. And ye can't forget about fingerprints. I always keep me walkie-talkie clean and polished. This man had everything worked out before he even took the stand. But I won't give up. There has to be a way. You forget that there's still more fingerprints we can show you. But I won't give up. There has to be a way. Mr. Wright, I found something interesting. The tooth marks on the walkie-talkie. Notice anything funny about them? Funny? Funny how? Something is different about them. Compared to the other tooth marks we've seen. The only ones I remember are the ones on the practice dummy. It's just a tiny difference. It might not even mean anything. Right now, we need to consider every possibility we can, no matter how small. If I can figure out what's different about the bite marks, maybe I can somehow prove Rhymes' walkie-talkie actually belonged to the victim. Think, Phoenix. You can turn everything around right here and now. Judgment time! Here we go. Time to review the facts we have so far. With the intent of killing Orla, Rhymes drained the show stage. But Rhymes failed to kill Orla, and instead he tried to pin Shipley's murder on Orla. In order to manipulate Orla, Rhymes must have had used a cell phone and a walkie-talkie. But the walkie-talkie Rhymes has is broken. I think it's the victim's walkie-talkie, the one he kept as a memento of Azura Summers. I have to find a way to prove that it is indeed the victim's walkie-talkie. Which piece of evidence left on the walkie-talkie could prove it belongs to the victim? The victim's fingerprints. Anyways, the Orca's tooth marks. Tooth marks on the walkie-talkie. We have two pieces of evidence with tooth marks: the walkie-talkie and the dummy. What's striking about these two pieces of evidence? Well, I mean, the tooth marks are different. Two different bite marks. When I look closely, I see two different bite mark patterns. Two variations, huh? Wasn't there a trick of Orla that had two different variations? That would have to be the show song. Two different songs. A year ago, the Orca song and teeth marks were different from what they are now. What could be the cause of these two inconsistencies? What's behind the fact that the Orca's tooth marks and song were different a year ago? Wow, you're not gonna believe this. It was a different Orca. They are two different Orcas. I'm starting to think there are two different Orcas. The one a year ago and Orla now. And if the Orca a year ago wasn't Orla, it means the bite marks on the walkie-talkie isn't Orla's, like Rhymes said it was. Now I can finally prove the walkie-talkie belongs to the victim. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and share with all your family and friends. If you're enjoying my content, consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to click that bell to receive notifications for new videos. Take care, and God bless.